on Sunday Night Primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Man, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that was called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. Stay on the field. You better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll work forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Aguilar goes off in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll get this out wide. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On play action, here's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Check.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise. 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Cook. He'll manage only a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Jackson on the move. He's got his tight end Likely downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even. Second and a yard. No motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Hardy now with the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
James Cook with a nice gain there to move the chains. And here we are in year 3, Mike, and all James Cook does is get better. Had a good, solid rookie season a couple years ago. 1,500 yards, kind of a breakout year last year, making the Pro Bowl. He continues this steady improvement. He's going to be one of the top backs in the entire league.
56. Alert, alert, alert.
On play action, Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
3rd and short, Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front 13-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardy now with the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Allen on 3rd down. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd and 11. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All 52. Monday.
Valdez-Scantling on the move.
Attack.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Open man is Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Five wide. Attack.
Here's Allen to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr, sharp in the victory as his guys bounced back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a second straight doubleheader. Titans-Dolphins at 7:30, followed by the Seahawks and Lions at 8:15. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cook gets it out of the pistol. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. First and 10. Now it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down. A run with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get forward to about the 42. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run with Cook, and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down, taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Sit up. Right on.
They'll run. It's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Cut.
They'll go again here with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First down run here by Henry, and when he signed with the Ravens this offseason, and you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary. More backfield. They hope the 2 of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
DC, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion comes Andrews. To throw is Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and long.
180.
Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Ready?
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Allen to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, It was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
56, 56. Look out.
Here's Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Valdez-Scantling on the move. From the gun, it's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
Here's Cook. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Cook. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third and goal, here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, But so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. This is Henry. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Aguilar goes off in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A throw left side caught by Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Allen. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
56, 56.
In motion, Shakir. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Allen will throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Here is 1st and goal. Cook. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. His kick is good. He got it. So a road win here for the Bills. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.